Breakfast Show sponsored by Mahalis. My name is Huizi Mudimu as a host, and we have two guests, which is Mrs. Shirley Morato and also Mr. Black. So, Mrs. Shirley, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Shirley Morato Fambirai. I have one son. I live in Mamelodi, and my job is I am the manager of Wakamoso for field workers.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Black, can you please tell us a bit about yourself?
So, hello, my name is Mitchell Black, and I am a son of the soil. I am a resident of Tshwane my entire life and dedicated to making sure that we make it into a better place. And I am currently head of business development for Wakamoso Africa.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Mrs. Shirley, what inspired you to become a field worker?
Uh, Thank you so much. What I love community to see them moving forward. What I do is helping unemployment youth with registering them and put them on the database. What I do door to door, or I go for the community meeting and then ask them to gather the unemployment youth so that I can register them.
Community benefits from Wakamoso Africa.
Thank you so much. What we usually do instead of going for internet cafe, we send you a link, and in that link is where that you have there are some options. Then you do my profile. When you do my profile is where you start to creating your CV. Then from starting to creating your CV, then is where then when you are done with it, there is a message that say here is your CV updated. Then after that is where it's put on our database. And then when there is a job or opportunities that maybe they ask us to bring some communities, is where that we take it from database and then we place you from there.
Okay, so the CV that we are creating, can I also market with it on maybe different organization?
Yes, you can do that because of when you are done with those questions, is where then you can download your app. We have our Wakamoso Africa app. Then it's where that when you want to change something or you want to place it some other places, or you hear that there is a job somewhere, then you can take it from there and forward it.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Black, what is the meaning of Wakamoso Africa? Why Wakamoso Africa?
So, Wakamoso was chosen by the founders in consultation with a couple of the people who own it. And it is born out of a very long research journey to get here. But Wakamoso is Tswana for the future ones. So we are styling ourselves as the future ones of Africa. Because today, wherever you turn, people are talking about fourth industrial revolution, people are talking about AI, and all of that has to do with data. But currently, Africa does not own its own data. Communities do not own their own data.
Okay.
So that's what it means.
Okay, thank you so much. So, what vision does Wakamoso Africa have?
In short, we want to make sure that Africa is not plagued by another form of poverty in the long run, which is data poverty.
Okay, that's true.
Africa has been denied systemically its own power and had that power taken overseas and away from here. And we see this as a massive inequality that needs to be addressed before it becomes an even bigger problem. So our vision is an Africa that controls its own data, an Africa where Africans benefit from their data and become data owners in a meaningful way.
Okay. So what about those people who cannot afford data or who cannot afford to buy airtime?
Right, that is a big problem in South Africa. Data is a scarce resource, specifically, and airtime even more so. We did some research a couple of years ago that shows that the number one thing that people buy that takes money away from what they would spend on food is airtime in South Africa. So what we do and what our field workers do is that they will hotspot people who don't have data at the time that they want to register, take them through the process of setting up the CV. They get the CV on their phone, and then we list that CV on the backside. People can then go and search our CV database all the way down to street level, specific skills, exactly who they're looking for the job that they want, because that's a big thing for us. We want to connect the right people with the right jobs. And then for those people searching the CVs, they will pay $50 to us. That gets them the contact details of the person who submitted the CV. And what we do as Wakamoso is we immediately send 25 Rand to the person who created the CV, that they can then withdraw from their Wakamoso wallet in the form of airtime, which allows them to then apply for jobs, send out their CV, contact family, whatever they need to do, and then be able to engage a bit more on the platform and open themselves up to more opportunities to make some more money with their data.
Okay. Motivational word can you give to everyone at home?
And I'll give you, I think, the most powerful words that I've been given in the last couple of years. And that is, you don't get what you deserve in life, you get what you organize for. And you can't organize unless you have data. So what we have is the ability, if someone is inspired and they want to lead a project in their community, if they want to start that everyone's growing food so that people can spend less money on food, that they want to organize so that they have an understanding of just how bad GVB is in their communities, and they want to use that data to then go to the courts or go to the police station or hold the government accountable. This is what we are for in Wakamoso.
Okay. So the last question, how can people get involved with Wakamoso Africa?
So the best thing that anyone can do right now is to hop onto our platform. You can access it through our website, wakamoso.africa. You can find us on all of the social medias by the same name. The best thing we can ask is do yourself a favor and go and create yourself a CV. That's the number one thing that people can do for us right now, because the more people we have to access on the platform, the quicker it spreads, the quicker we are able to use it to create meaningful change and to help communities to direct meaningful change on their own terms.
And even though if you don't understand those websites, you can WhatsApp me on this number 084 418 5954. 084 418 5954. Shelley Moroto Fambirai.
Okay, thank you so much, Shelley and Mr. Black. So guys, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. Remember that we are sponsored by Mahalis here.